Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast today. It's the 1st of March, trout opener for the state parks, trout parks in the state. Taneycomo doesn't have an opening day, it's open year round. So there wasn't very many people here fishing. It was windy today out of the northwest, still blowing pretty good, but it's not blowing down here right at the moment. I'm going to try throwing that pink worm again under a float, about 4.5 feet. Don't see anything coming up, but oh, one came up way over there. Not going to throw it out too far. What was that? Oh, Jackson. It's getting kind of dark. I want to see the float. Well, we should start seeing some spring break people next week. Actually, I think we've already got some here this week. And we've got a big bass tournament on Table Rock starting tomorrow. BASS is having a tournament, 200 pros and 200, look like a bite, 200 what they call co-anglers or amateurs. So Table Rock's going to be busy tomorrow. Got one gentleman staying with us that's fishing it on the pro side, and he said this morning was a little tough because of the wind, but yesterday it was windy too, and he said it did pretty good. But yesterday it was warm, today it's chilly, tomorrow about the same, maybe a little less wind. Nothing is wanting my pink worm. I grew up bass fishing in southeast Kansas, farm ponds mainly, creeks, and never really fished for trout. Well, I did at Roaring River as a little kid with my grandfather, but so I didn't know much about trout fishing until I got into high school and made a few trips over here. Still a bass fisherman, but once I moved here, went out on Table Rock, it's a whole nother game. I was totally lost. How in the world do you fish this big body of water? I still don't get up there much to fish for bass. A few times. Usually fish for smallmouth in the spring when they're on the banks, up around the dam, but it's kind of hard to fish for everything. Boy. Nothing wants the worm. Jackson. Well, Dwayne, he can catch them on this worm. I can't. Got a lot of birds up there flying. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them or not. Buzzards. Just up there cruising. Well, have a good evening. Say, see you tomorrow.